and guests. As we gather for events, our first and foremost commitment is to your safety. Please listen closely to our Kappa Safety announcements. Our Public Safety Committee is committed to your safety and well-being. Medical emergency kits and AED devices are available if the need dictates. Being aware of your surroundings is a crucial part of safety, so we ask you to take a moment to identify the emergency exits in this building. They're your quickest way out in case of an emergency. In the unfortunate event of an emergency, we urge you to stay calm and move safely towards these exits. If you're able, lend a hand to those who might need assistance. In the extremely unlikely event of an active shooter situation, we want you to know that Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity, Incorporated, supports the Federal Bureau of Investigation's recommended response: run, hide, fight. The first step is to run or avoid. If there's a safe path, run for it. Put as much distance as you can between yourself and the threat. If running isn't an option, the second step is to hide or deny. Find a safe place to hide out of the shooter's view. Lock doors, silence your phones, and stay quiet. As a last resort, if your life is at immediate risk, the third step is to fight or defend. Use whatever you can as a weapon and commit to your actions. Your survival is the top priority. Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated's National Public Safety Committee is dedicated to delivering exemplary security services marked by steadfast professionalism, integrity, and dedication, safeguarding the well-being of its members. In conclusion, Grand Polemarch Jimmy McMichael of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity expresses gratitude for your cooperation.
Good evening. I say good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Frederick S. Roots II, and I humbly and happily serve as the Western Province Polemarch of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, and it is indeed my honor to answer the call of my Grand Polemarch, our Grand Polemarch, Brother Jimmy McMichael, to be the first to address you this evening. Tonight is one of the most special events of the week, and I consider it as a privilege as I officially call this 87th Grand Chapter Awards program to order. And now, without further ado, please join me in welcoming to the podium my brother, the man that will serve as your MC for the evening, a member of the Grand Board of Directors of Kappa Alpha Psi, Brother Dr. Leonard Clemens. Give him a round of applause.
Thank you, Brother Roots. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. We are so excited to have you here on this evening as we celebrate this momentous occasion of the best and brightest of Kappa Alpha Psi and honoring the citizens which we hold dear to us. On this moment, we also have some distinguished folks on our dais that I have the opportunity to introduce to you. So on my left and your right, starting at the lower tier, you have with us our distinguished citizens, which we will be honoring on this evening. Right above them, you have our Byron K. Armstrong and Guy L. Grant awardees. And behind them, you have our Elder Watson Digg awardees. On my right and your left, at our top tier, we have our fearless leaders, the Council of Province Polemarchs. And in front of them, we have some of our most revered members of our fraternity, the past Grand Polemarchs of Kappa Alpha Psi. We have the members of our Grand Board of Directors. And to my left, you have our Grand Keeper of Exchequer, Ren C. Bass. Grand Keeper of Records, Kevin Cowles. And to my right, we have our Junior Grand Vice Polemarch, Jordan Q. Smith. He reminded us yesterday that Q stood for quintessential new. We have our senior grand vice pole mark, Robert L. Jenkins, Esquire. And please join me in welcoming our 35th grand pole mark, the Honorable Jimmy McMichael. And now, please join me in welcoming our National Chaplain of Kappa Alpha Psi, who will bring the occasion, Reverend Dr. Howard John Wesley.
If you will, won't you bow with me in prayer as we invite the Spirit of Christ to dwell among us on this night. God, as we bow before you, we are mindful that when Hezekiah faced life-threatening circumstances, he came to you and he said, "Oh Lord, remember the works that I've done." The Word of God teaches that you added to his life because of the record of the good works he had done. Today, the same way, God, we pause to acknowledge and recognize the good works of those within our community and within our fraternity. As tonight, oh God, we give you thanks for what they've achieved and accomplished. We pray that you would humble their hearts, that they would give thanks to you for being the source and the strength for all that they've been able to do. And together, oh Lord, as we celebrate their achievement, may we all be reminded of the opportunity and obligation we have to be good stewards of all the doors you've opened for us and the work you've called us to do with our hands. As always, we ask your favor and blessings upon our grand pole mark and all those who work alongside him, as we give you thanks for the grace and the favor to be men of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Bless us with your presence is our prayer as we honor those who've served among us. In Jesus' name we give you thanks. Amen.
Thank you, Brother Wesley. Next, I have the great pleasure of welcoming the Northern Province Pole Mark of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, Michael L. Kinlock, who will bring the occasion on this evening.
Good evening. As we approach this evening with the expectations of witnessing the best in our communities and in our great bond of Kappa Alpha Psi, I am reminded of the fundamental purpose of achievement in every field of human endeavor. I, like many of you, have encountered many great achievers in my travels, and I'm always appreciative of being in the presence of greatness. Tonight, the presence of greatness is all around us on this stage. We are here tonight to see the culmination of dreams realized, goals achieved, and communities impacted for the good. We're here tonight because many of us have vowed to carry on the good name of Kappa and to continue to strive in the second century of our birth on the campus of Indiana University. We're here tonight to witness our award recipients take their rightful place in the spotlight to hear a well-deserved cheer as we honor and recognize their success and achievements. The occasion, listening and learning. The occasion, honoring and celebrating. All of this is why we gather here tonight at the 87th Grand Chapter Meeting Award Program. This is the occasion.
Thank you, Brother Kinlock. And now we are ready to present our first set of awardees for the evening. The Grand Board of Directors established the Distinguished Citizen Award to recognize individuals in the community where a Grand Chapter meeting is held for their outstanding services and contributions to their community and profession. To assist us in introducing this year's recipients, please welcome South Central Province Pole Mark Donald Woolridge to the podium.
The 81st Distinguished Citizens Award, Dr. Quentin C. Boyce.
I first realized that my profession was my calling in undergrad. I did a lot of outreach work, just volunteering in like the local high school, and it was there that I realized that I'm supposed to be an educator. Going to school, I studied science. I had an affinity, thought I wanted to be a medical doctor. And when I started doing my outreach work and working with the students that look like me in inner city Phoenix, so when I realized like I'm actually supposed to be a teacher. So I was able to marry the two passions of science and education together, and that was the beginning of my education journey as a science teacher. I've used my platform. I've used my platform to reach others that maybe have different or divergent perspectives, by really just taking it down to what it means to be human. Education is something that we are afforded in this country. Everybody has an opportunity and a chance to be educated comprehensively, no matter where you come from. And at the end of the day, we all have that experience of going to or going through school. And so I really try to focus on what it means to be human. So no matter where you come from, what you look like, your background, your upbringing, everybody has a right and a privilege to be educated through our system. And so I use that as my motivation to really try to find common ground with individuals that may have a divergent perspective than myself. At the end of the day, I believe that all humans, there is a common good, a sense of connectedness that exists. And I think when you take it back to what it means to be a young person going through a system, trying to find their purpose, it's an opportunity to come to common ground.
The 83rd Distinguished Citizens Award, Kevin L. Robinson.
The way that I use my role to impact others, or to, I wouldn't necessarily say sway others to my way of thinking, but at least offer my perspective, I just make the time to talk to folks. I make sure that I have at least 10, 15 hours a week where I spend either on the phone or on meetings, understanding the issues more completely. And that allows me the ability to defend a little bit more forcefully, or to explain with more detail about the different issues that are impacting the residents in Phoenix. Now, I do that in my role as a council member, but I also have to fall back on all those years as a police officer working in policing. I did the exact same thing there. People want your time. They want you to listen to them. And there have been times when I didn't think that I was going to change my opinion or the position I had. And sure enough, after speaking to them, taking that time and understanding more completely about where they were coming from, I was swayed. I changed my opinion. And others have done that with me once they've sat down and listened to me go through the issues as well. What motivates me more than anything is knowing that I have an opportunity to impact change. I had mentioned earlier that I always wanted to be a police officer because I grew up watching Adam 12 and those police shows where the police actually helped people. And they were a part of the community, and they did what they could, and it wasn't just about putting people in jail. And I see that as a continuation, my role now as a council member, as a continuation of that, helping people. I get the chance to what may seem like a small issue, but I get the chance to understand why it's a big issue to certain people and why it's important for them to have their voice heard at City Hall, in city government. You know, there's a saying that all politics are local, meaning that everything happens at that local level. And I find that to be very true. And it gives me, the motivation that I have, it gives me that chance to really impact people, to help them, and to, in some cases, help them get what they're asking for, and help to improve their lives. What Kappa Alpha Psi represents, what it stands for, I think it's critical. You know, some of my answers thus far have dealt with being involved, being engaged, stepping up, you know, not being afraid to have a position, not being afraid to have a voice. And I see Kappa Alpha Psi doing just that each and every day, you know, in all that they do and all that they represent. So, I applaud the fraternity for what it is doing and how it is doing it and the reach that it has, because we need more of that. These are difficult times, as I said before, but you know, we have a tendency, and I say we collectively, we have a tendency to overcome some difficult times, and we have to prepare young people to deal with those difficult times in a variety of ways, and I see Kappa Alpha Psi doing just that.
The 84th Distinguished Citizens Award, Keisha H. Washington.
It's funny you asked that question. From a young age, I knew I wanted to be an attorney. In elementary school, my teacher at the time tasked us with creating our strategic plan for our lives. And of course, mine's included going to law school, becoming a lawyer, because I had spent so much time with my grandfather watching Matlock and defending my younger brothers and sisters. I knew I wanted to serve. But when I look back at that perspective, one of the things I noticed was I actually had in there opportunity I wanted to serve in public office. So fast forward several years, I'm actually doing what I wrote as a young kid. I realized that leadership is not just finding individuals that you surround yourself with individuals who believe the same things that you do. It often revolves around building consensus with those who do not agree with you. So one of the things that I pride myself in is the ability to talk to individuals who don't necessarily share the same perspective. I believe that the best decisions are made when you have varying opinions. You can get as much information and consensus built in that way. And I have prided myself in getting opportunities which otherwise were viewed as no way we could get them past. I was able to successfully navigate those and make those successes. What motivates me to serve is the people. There's nothing more rewarding than actually helping an individual solve a problem they have been facing for some time, and having the ability to come and bring a resolution for things that they otherwise thought would not be possible. I'm a problem solver by heart. I'm a servant leader by heart. So the ability to serve individuals is what really motivates me. As a councilwoman, as well as a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, I am well aware of what it is that Kappa Alpha Psi does in our community. And I think what we're seeing in our community right now, we know more than ever, integrity, brotherhood, and service is so important and is needed, especially when you're talking about our young men. So for me, the ability to assist and motivate young men to follow in and follow their dreams and move forward is why I think it's so important. We need mentors more than ever so that they can lead every generation better than the ones we found. I would encourage them. I think on both sides of the aisle we are hearing more and more that the politician or the public servants are becoming older and older, and we definitely need a younger perspective when it comes to our policies. So I would encourage them to get involved early, often volunteer. See if it's really what you want to do. I pride myself, my office's average age is 25 years old. I tried to have a young office because I believe that they are genuinely our future and that is the best way to train them. So I would say to anyone that's interested, follow through, engage in student government, volunteer on a campaign, use your voice. Your voice is your vote. Definitely participate in the process.
The 85th Distinguished Citizens Award, Dr. Stacia K. Wilson.
I never would have imagined that I would be a superintendent leading a school district. That was not anything that was on my bingo card. However, I love the work that I do. I feel incredibly honored with the families I get to serve in our school district, and I just continue to find the work meaningful, very rewarding, and it was definitely my calling to be in education. I would hope that everyone understands the critical role that public education plays in society as a whole. It is critical. It is the pathway for many young people and families to shift the trajectory of their circumstances. And so I try to communicate that and engage families and community around the understanding of that. I struggled maybe to see my worth and the value that I brought into the world, and it took me a while to embrace that. And I use that today in my work with students and with families. I believe that we each are given a special gift, and I think it's important to unlock that for people and that they understand who they are, what they stand for, what their purpose is. And embracing that is really important, especially in a time where we have so many things competing for our attention, trying to influence us. It's really to be clear on what you're deeply rooted in. I think the values that the men of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated bring into society is hugely important at a time where there is so much division and there is so much polarization. It is even more important to unite men around that type of philosophy and those principles. I think it creates positive change agents in society. And I think that is needed so much today at a time where there is so much hate and division, and that's being pulled out. I commend the men of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity for continuing to instill those values and hold true to that, because that is the good that they bring into society, and hopefully that comes out on top.
The 82nd Distinguished Citizens Award, Clea McKay II. The Byron K. Armstrong Award. Achiever can be defined as a person who achieves a high or specified level of success, someone who achieves by way of their effort, regardless of the circumstance they find themselves in. This begs the question, how do you become one? The foundational bedrock for a lifetime devoted to achievement is defined by devotion to the development of one's mind. In this race called life, the achiever within Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated must find ways to separate himself from the pack. Natural talent and God-given gifts alone are not enough. It requires preparation, discipline, and due diligence. For the achiever knows that the race is truly won during the moments of solitude. While others precariously squander their opportunities, the achiever gains an advantage through the relentless development of their mind. Named after one of our revered founders, the Byron K. Armstrong Scholars Award is available to undergraduate members of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated for outstanding achievement. The 2025 Byron K. Armstrong Award recipients are 57th Byron K. Armstrong awardee Christian Butler, 4.0 GPA, summa cum laude, the Clemson University chapter, the Kappa Lambda of Kappa Alpha Psi. 58th Byron K. Armstrong awardee, Calvin D. Miles, 4.0 GPA, summa cum laude, the University of Arkansas chapter at Fayetteville, the Iota Tau of Kappa Alpha Psi.
Good evening.
59th Byron K. Armstrong awardee, Salee Rowe, 3.97 GPA, magna cum laude, the Kentucky State University chapter, the Alpha Upsilon of Kappa Alpha Psi. 60th Byron K. Armstrong awardee, Bryson Carter, 3.915 GPA, magna cum laude, the Clark Atlanta University chapter, the Gamma Kappa of Kappa Alpha Psi. 61st Byron K. Armstrong awardee, Braxton C. Robinson, 3.91 GPA, cum laude, the Mars Hill University chapter, the Mu Tau of Kappa Alpha Psi. 62nd Byron K. Armstrong awardee, Tyler P. Fields, 3.89 GPA, cum laude, the University of Cincinnati chapter, the Beta Eta of Kappa Alpha Psi. Please join me in saluting them on this outstanding achievement. Christian Butler. Brother Butler, a proud spring 2023 initiate of the Kappa Lambda chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, is the distinguished 2025 Byron Kenneth Armstrong Award recipient, summa cum laude. A recent graduate of Clemson University, Brother Butler earned his Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering with a perfect 4.0 GPA. And was named both Most Outstanding Junior and Senior by the Glenn Department of Civil Engineering, an unprecedented academic honor. His dedication to academic excellence, leadership, and service has earned him multiple provincial accolades, including the Hillary H. Holloway Meritorious Achievement Award, the Willie J. Higgins Scholastic Award, and the Dr. C.W. Grant Scholarship Award. As Vice Polemarch of Kappa Lambda, Brother Butler worked closely with his chapter advisor and fellow brothers to enhance Kappa's impact on the Clemson campus. Beyond the fraternity, he served 2 terms as president of the National Society of Black Engineers, mentored over 30 students through Peer and Wise and Connections, and helped welcome new students as a Welcome Week leader. Professionally, Christian completed 3 internships and has accepted a full-time role as a structural design engineer with Nucor Buildings Group. He plans to pursue a master's degree in civil engineering at Clemson while working full-time. As he represents his chapter at the 87th Grand Chapter meeting, Brother Butler stands as a powerful example of the fraternity's core values: scholarship, leadership, and achievement in every field of human endeavor. Please join me in saluting Byron K. Armstrong awardee, Christian Butler.
Good evening. It is truly an honor to stand before you today at the 87th Grand Chapter meeting as the recipient of the Byron Kenneth Armstrong Award. I am humbled, grateful, and deeply moved to receive this recognition, named after one of our most distinguished founders, a man whose commitment to scholarship, leadership, and service continues to inspire generations. To be mentioned in the same breath as Brother Armstrong, a scholar, a trailblazer, and an educator, is a profound honor. His legacy reminds us that excellence is not just an outcome, but a standard, a way of life rooted in perseverance, integrity, and purpose. I want to begin by thanking the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi for their unwavering support. I have been involved with this fraternity starting all the way back in middle school when I was in the Kappa Nax program. And ever since then, I have experienced nothing but love and support from the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi who have encouraged me and formed me into the man that I am today. From the moment I joined this noble clan through the Kapalanda chapter, I found more than just brotherhood. I found mentorship, accountability, and an environment that continuously pushed me to be the best version of myself. I would not be here today without the unwavering support, mentorship, and example of Brother Michael Brewington, my chapter advisor, and a true pillar of leadership. I also want to thank every friend and mentor who saw potential in me before I ever saw it in myself. You laid the groundwork for my success. This award is not about one moment or one milestone. It is about the journey. And my journey has been filled with growth, service, and resilience. Whether it was leading as the president of the National Society of Black Engineers at Clemson, mentoring freshman students through Peer and Wise and Connections programs, or representing our fraternity as vice polemarch of the Kapalanda chapter, all while maintaining a perfect 4.0 GPA in civil engineering. My motivation has always been rooted in lifting others as I climb. That's the Kappa way. That's the legacy of Byron K. Armstrong. I accept this award, not just as an individual, but on behalf of every young Black student who doubts whether they belong in rooms of leadership and scholarship. I stand here today as proof that we do, that we can, that we must. As I move forward into the next chapter of my journey, beginning my career as a structural design engineer with Nucor, I do so with the full understanding that this award is not a finish line. It's a charge to continue striving for achievement in every field of human endeavor, a charge to keep the flame of Kappa burning bright for the next generation of young men who will walk through doors we have helped to open. To the undergraduates, keep pushing. To the alumni, thank you for paving the way. To all of us, let this moment at the 87th Grand Chapter meeting serve as a recommitment to our founding ideals. Thank you again for this incredible honor. May we all continue to walk in the footsteps of Brother Byron Kenneth Armstrong, with excellence in our hearts, achievement in our stride, and Kappa in our spirit. Yo to the Noops, and God bless.
Calvin D. Miles. Born on December 22nd, 2003, in Louisville, Texas, Calvin is a high-achieving student at the University of Arkansas at Fayetteville, where he is pursuing a Bachelor's of Science in Biology with a pre-medicine concentration. A 2022 graduate of Bryan High School with a 4.33 weighted GPA, Calvin continues his academic excellence with a perfect 4.0 GPA in college and is set to graduate in December 2025. His passion for medicine was sparked by meaningful early experiences in clinical settings, motivating him to pursue a career as a radiologist and ultimately becoming the CEO of a hospital. His ambition is matched by a genuine desire to serve others through healthcare. In addition to his academic pursuits, Calvin is a dedicated member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated and actively engages with several student organizations, including the National Society of Black Engineers, NAACP, the Black Student Association. Raised in a Christian household by his parents, Calvin and Angela Miles, he is instilled with strong values and a guided positive role models. Despite experiencing personal loss, including the passing of family members and a fraternity brother, Calvin remains resilient and deeply committed to excellence, leadership, and service. His intelligence, discipline, and perseverance position him to make a meaningful impact in both the medical field and his broader community. Please join me in saluting Byron K. Armstrong awardee, Calvin D. Miles.
Good evening, brothers. First and foremost, in receiving the Byron Kenneth Armstrong Award, I want to give all glory to God. Without his grace, mercy, and divine favor, none of this would be possible. He's been my strength, my compass, and my foundation throughout this journey. I want to thank my family, my mom, my dad, my brother, and my girlfriend. You have all been my rocks, supporting me, relieving my stress, and always positioning me to succeed. You've poured into me in ways I'll never forget, and I love you deeply for that. I also want to thank the University of Arkansas. Though it's a predominantly white institution, it has given me the tools and drive to push through and thrive as a Black man. I'm proud to have turned challenge into motivation. To my fraternity, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, I'm grateful beyond words. Specifically, I want to thank the Middle Western Province and the Middle Western Province Pomart, Brother Shannon Armstrong. Your leadership and guidance have been unmatched. To the alumni who've lightened my burdens, Brother Marcus Mabry, thank you for pointing me into the direction of this award and holding me to the standard of excellence. Brother Quentin Green, your support has meant the entire world. So just thank you to the whole alumni and all you do for us as an undergrad. To the home team, Iota Tau, aka the Hill is Hell. Thank you for bringing me into such a prestigious and welcoming brotherhood. And to my line brothers, of course, the 13 PMPs, or Pressure Made Players. I couldn't have done this without you. You helped shoulder the load so that I could focus on what I needed to do in the classroom. We are truly, truly a unit. If you couldn't already tell, I'm very humble, and I get that from my parents. Other than family dinners and pats on the backs and flimsy white A honor roll papers, I've never been publicly honored nor given an award by a corporation, school, or institution befitting my accomplishments. Due to that immense amount of time I put in, I am so grateful to receive this award, with the feeling of finally being seen. In a society where smart terms are deemed negative, the connotations such as nerdy or try hard. While this award may have my name on it, I see it as a group achievement. It's a reflection of community, of love, and of sacrifice. Ultimately, the 4 points of the diamond. Still, I acknowledge with a 4.0 as a Bachelor of Science in Biology major and senior, I must be him. And with this honor comes responsibility. I dedicate this award to my late grandmother, who passed in April. Her home was a haven of love, a preface to the brotherhood and compassion, and I strive to embody her altruism. And to my LB, Lance Yarborough, who passed this February after battling cancer. Your light, your strength, and your unwavering positivity push me forward every single day. You taught me to lean on the Lord in trouble, and I carry your spirit with me. To my fellow Black men, I challenge you to go against the grain. Break the stereotypes. Reject the notion that Black means ignorant. Rise, be excellent, and above all, give back. I plan to do so by tutoring and mentoring in the future, sharing the knowledge I've gained to uplift the next. And to that, I say yo.
Brother Grant Polmark, 3 times tonight I will have to read a bio and then make my way across the stage to take a picture with the person that's the recipient. Please don't take the picture without me. I promise to make my way across the stage quickly. This is the first. Salih Rowe. Brother Rowe is a results-oriented professional serving as a small business district sales manager at ADP, where he provides tailored payroll and human resource solutions to small business owners. Originally from Indianapolis, Indiana, and now residing in Louisville, Kentucky, he is known for his problem-solving abilities and commitment to helping others succeed. A proud Fall 2021 initiate of the Alpha Upsilon chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. He embodies the fraternity's values through his dedication to service, leadership, and achievement. He graduated from Kentucky State University in 2024 with a remarkable 3.97 GPA, earning the prestigious Kappa Scholar Award from the South Central Province twice in recognition of his academic excellence. His role at ADP has allowed him to develop expertise in sales strategy, compliance, and client relationship management. Looking ahead, he plans to transition into pharmaceutical sales and ultimately start his own business. With a strong foundation rooted in faith, discipline, and a passion for growth, he is poised to make a significant impact in both the corporate sector and the entrepreneurial world. Please join me in saluting Byron K. Armstrong awardee, Salih Rowe.
I just want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me this opportunity to, accept the Byron Kenneth Armstrong Award. Without him, none of this would be possible. So I definitely want to give all thanks to the Lord. I definitely want to thank Kappa Alpha Psi for just acknowledging my achievements throughout college and being able to just to bless me with this opportunity, being 1 year removed from undergrad. It's kind of surreal just to see my accomplishments and kind of reminds me and reigniting that fire as I've entered the workforce and just giving me that motivation to keep moving forward. This is definitely, I'm definitely blessed to receive the Byron Kenneth Armstrong Award and definitely want to shout out my chapter Alpha Upsilon at Kentucky State University. Brought us home one, and I hope this, continues to motivate you guys to want to do better for yourselves and, just take advantage of, the opportunities within Kappa and network and really put yourselves out there. And I definitely want to give a special shout out to Brother Leonard Clemens, as without him, he definitely took me under my wing as soon as I got into the frat. And every step of the way, he's been a mentor. He's been able to guide me through, going into the workforce and finding opportunities for me. So, Brother Clemens, I appreciate you. And last but not least, I just got to shout out my mom and my dad, just, instilling that discipline within me and making sure that, always going out to just find what's next, never being, comfortable and always wanting to be uncomfortable and growing within myself. I just want to thank you, everybody. And,
Bryson Carter. Bryson Carter is a passionate writer and director dedicated to amplifying marginalized voices and telling impactful stories. A native of Nashville, Tennessee, Bryson was raised in a household rooted in service and scholarship. His father, Rodney Carter, a fall 1991 initiate of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity by way of the Eta Gamma chapter, and his mother, Angel Carter, a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Inspired by his family's legacy and transformative power of storytelling, Bryson pursued his passion for media and enrolled at Clark Atlanta University during the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite the challenges of remote learning, he quickly became an active leader on campus, joining the Gamma Kappa chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi in the spring of 2022, where he served as Vice Polemarch, Keeper of Records, and Assistant MTA Chairman. He also represented the student body as Mr. Junior on the 2022-23 Mr. Clark Atlanta University Royal Court. Academically, Bryson distinguished himself as a consistent Dean's List student and held the highest GPA award among all Clark Atlanta fraternities for 3 consecutive years. His commitment to service extended beyond the classroom through community programming and monthly voluntary work. After earning his BA in Mass Media Arts, he further honed his craft by completing a Master's of Arts in Television, Radio, and Film at Syracuse University's prestigious SI Newhouse School of Public Communications. Through his creative talents and unwavering dedication to uplifting others, Bryson Carter is poised to be a powerful voice in shaping the future of storytelling. Please join me in saluting Byron K. Armstrong awardee, Bryson Carter.
I am immensely grateful to receive the Byron K. Armstrong Scholars Award. As a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, and most importantly, a black man in America, it has always been my top priority to prioritize my academics before taking time for anything else. After all, your mind is your greatest weapon. I'd like to thank the brothers of the legendary Gamma Kappa chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity at Clark Atlanta University, the brothers who came before me, the brothers who came after me, and my line, the 15 that brought us back after a long hiatus. I am proud to be the first Byron K. Armstrong Scholars awardee from GK. However, I know that I will not be the last. Hope you're ready for more legends. I also like to thank my advisors and mentors who may not have crossed the same chapter, but upheld the same values and welcomed me into the fraternity with open arms. Lastly, I want to thank my parents, Rodney and Angel Carter. With a devastating diva as a mom who also holds a doctorate in education, falling behind was no option. And to my father, known to some as impeccable, others as Rodney O or Roscoe, but to me as just Dad, I thank you for instilling in me early what it means to be a true Kappa man. I hope I continue making you proud. I am honored to be forever cemented in the rich history of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity. Thank you for this award. Yo.
Braxton C. Robinson. A native of Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Braxton is a multifaceted student athlete at Mars Hill University, where he graduated this year with a major in psychology and minors in creative writing and entrepreneurship. A consistent Dean's List scholar, Braxton has maintained academic excellence while excelling on the men's soccer team, earning recognition on the 2024 SAC All-Tournament team. Beyond the classroom and the field, he has demonstrated strong leadership as president of the Black Student Association and Polemarch of the Mu Tau chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. His campus involvement also includes serving as a resident advisor, first-year mentor, and student health ambassador, roles through which he has provided meaningful support to his peers. Braxton's passion for youth development extends into the community, where he has coached at Madison Middle and High Schools, contributing to player development and team operations. Off the field, he fuels his creative side as editor of Cadenza Literary Magazine and as a contributor to the Roar Student Magazine. He is also actively engaged in service initiatives such as food drives, health clinics, and private coaching for young athletes. With deep roots in his hometown and a vision fueled by leadership, service, and resilience, Braxton is poised to make a significant impact in the fields of sports psychology, youth mentorship, and entrepreneurial ventures. Please join me in saluting Byron K. Armstrong awardee, Braxton C. Robinson.
Good evening, brothers. It is an incredible honor to stand before you as the 61st recipient of the Byron K. Armstrong Scholars Award. I am deeply humbled and overwhelmed by this recognition. First, I must thank God for his unwavering guidance and strength throughout my journey. Without his presence, none of this would have been possible. I also want to take a moment to thank the members of the Achievement Commission and the Grant Board of Directors for selecting me for this prestigious award. This honor is not just a personal achievement, but instead it is a reflection of the support and encouragement I received from my family, my professors, my peers, and of course, my brothers in Kappa Alpha Psi. I'll be doing a disservice if I did not acknowledge the legacy of Byron K. Armstrong. He was not only one of the founding members of our beloved fraternity, but also a man whose dedication to academic excellence and fraternity values set a standard that we continue to strive for today. To be named in his honor is a responsibility I do not take lightly. I recognize this award carries with it the weight of his contributions to our fraternity, and I will continue to carry that legacy with pride as I move forward in my journey. As I reflect on this achievement, I'm reminded of the path that led me here. The road to academic success is never easy, and there were countless hours spent studying, balancing coursework, extracurriculars, and the responsibility of being an active member of this fraternity. But throughout it all, I found strength in the support system I had around me. My brothers, who have been a constant source of encouragement and inspiration, pushed me to never settle for less than my best. My family, who instilled in me a sense of discipline and perseverance, never let me forget the value of hard work and the importance of education. My coaches and professors, who challenged me to think critically and to approach every problem with determination and creativity. Looking ahead, I understand the weight of this recognition. Being the 61st recipient of the Byron K. Armstrong Scholars Award is not just a capstone to my academic journey, but it is a call to continue pushing for excellence in every aspect of my life. As I step into the next chapter of my journey, whether in my professional career or as a member of Kappa Alpha Psi, I promise to uphold the legacy of Byron K. Armstrong and the ideals of the fraternity. I will strive for the same academic excellence, the same dedication to service, and the same commitment to brotherhood that this award represents. A special thank you goes to the brothers of the Mutah chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi. This chapter has been more than just a group of men. It has been a family that has supported me every step of the way. From the beginning of my journey into this chapter, the brothers of Mutah have exemplified what it means to live by the principles of achievement in every field of human endeavor. They have shown the value of leadership, service, and the deep bond of brotherhood. Their encouragement and support have helped shape me into the leader I am today, and I share this award with each of them. We don't reach these heights alone, and I'm so grateful to have such a strong support network. In closing, I want to express my deepest gratitude once again to everyone who has supported me along the way. This achievement is not mine alone, but it is a shared success, and I dedicate it to my family, my friends, my brothers, and everyone who has been a part of this incredible journey. I'm honored to carry the torch forward as the 61st recipient of the Byron K. Armstrong Award. Thank you.
Tyler P. Fields. Tyler is a recent graduate of the University of Cincinnati, where he earned a BA in philosophy and communication with a pre-law focus. He is currently pursuing a master's degree in political science at the same institution, with a concentration on law, ethics, and political theory. His academic research dwells into the complex subjects such as epistocracy, digital autocracy, and citizen surveillance across democratic and authoritarian regimes. In spring 2005, initiate of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity through the Beta Eta chapter, Tyler is dedicated to the fraternity's principles of achievement and service, particularly through mentorship, campus engagement, and alumni collaboration. During his undergraduate years, Tyler was a highly engaged student leader, serving as vice president of the Pre-Law Club, president of the Self-Improvement Club, and a member of Phi Beta Kappa. He also competed on the university's mock trial team and contributed to the student life through the Programs and Activities Council. Professionally, Tyler gained valuable legal experience through roles with the Richardson Law Group and internships at the Franklin and Hamilton County Courthouses. Now, as a graduate student, he continues his scholarly work on citizen-led enforcement mechanisms in immigration and criminal justice. Outside the classroom, Tyler maintains balance through intramural sports and golf, valuing teamwork and discipline. He plans to attend law school with aspirations of becoming a criminal defense attorney and public policy advocate. Please join me in saluting Byron K. Armstrong awardee, Tyler P. Fields.
Good evening, brothers, delegates, guests, and friends. My name is Tyler Fields, a proud 2025 Spring Initiate of the University of Cincinnati chapter, the Beta Eta at Kappa Alpha Psi. It is with deep humility and great honor that I accept the 2025 Byron K. Armstrong Scholar Award. Founder Armstrong was an extraordinary man whose legacy continues to inspire generations of Kappa men. To receive an honor bearing the name of one of our founders is truly one of the greatest honors of my life. I would like to first extend my sincere gratitude to our Grand Polemarch, Brother Jimmy McMichael, and the entire Grand Board of Directors for affirming this distinction upon me. I also want to thank Brother Richard Lee Snell, Chairman of the Achievement Commission, and the entire commission for selecting me as a recipient. I recognize the long line of remarkable undergraduates who have received this honor before me, and I hope to continue their tradition of excellence. To Brother Marcus D. Bailey, East Central Province Polemarch, thank you for your leadership and for nominating me for this award. Your vision and commitment to uplifting undergraduate brothers within our province do not go unnoticed. Next, I must also acknowledge my 12 line brothers of the Beta Eta chapter. As the first line to cross at the University of Cincinnati in 8 years, we came in with purpose and passion. We are classified, and together we've worked hard to restore the legacy of our chapters. Long live BH. Next, to my parents, my greatest supporters. Thank you. My mother, Adria Fields, is a proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. She has provided me with boundless love, wisdom, and strength. My father, William Billy Fields II, is a dedicated member of Kappa Alpha Psi and the 114th Elder Watson Diggs Awardee. He has been a guiding light in my journey in Kappa so far. Growing up in an AKA and Kappa household has shaped my values and my mindset. I am who I am today because of your unwavering support and love. Thank you, and I love you both dearly. The Beta Eta chapter was chartered on May 20th, 1939 at the University of Cincinnati. And since then, it has produced men of high achievement. Men such as past Grant historian Dr. Ralph Bryson, past executive director Ernest Brown, and of course, the legendary, the Big O, Oscar Robertson. This powerful legacy inspires me to dream big and pursue excellence. Last month, I graduated from the University of Cincinnati after 3 years with honors and a GPA of 3.94, which earned me the distinction of summa cum laude. I was also honored with an invitation to join the Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society, one of our nation's most prestigious and oldest honor society. This fall, I will be returning to the University of Cincinnati to pursue my master's in political science as I continue to prepare for my journey into law school. My goal is to enter the field of law as a defense attorney, to be an advocate not just for justice, but for those whose voices often go unheard. I believe that through my work, I can uplift others and be a force for positive change in my community. Receiving this honor tonight fuels my passion to keep moving forward on this course. In closing, I'd like to again thank my brothers at Kappa Alpha Psi for this incredible recognition. To be honored so early in my journey within the bond only deepens my love and commitment to this noble fraternity. Thank you, and yo to the bros.
The Guy L. Grant Award. The diamond in Kappa is an important symbol. It represents strength, ascension, and wisdom, but not in the ordinary, more so extraordinary. For I speak of a strength, ascension, and wisdom that transcends the banality of our everyday existence. Diamonds are made from carbon, a fundamental building block of matter. Their characteristics of refracting light is indicative of the journey our souls make while we are achieving higher levels of understanding. Furthermore, while diamonds may appear to be similar, in truth, no two diamonds are alike. Not every diamond is cut the same. Not every diamond has the same color. Not every diamond has the same weight, the same gravitas. Some diamonds possess a cloud that devalues them, while other diamonds are premature and have yet to fully develop. Still yet, some diamonds lack clarity of purpose. When I studied the diamond that is founder Guy L. Grant, I noticed that it is multifaceted in nature. It possesses qualities worthy of admiration and emulation: poise, dignity, refinement, humility, hope, academia, excellence, science, dentistry, activism, community, achievement, loving husband, stalwart man of God. The name Grant in the annals of the fraternal lore is not to be taken lightly. The Guy L. Grant Award is the highest individual honor bestowed to an undergraduate member. It symbolizes the characteristics we desire of all men of Kappa. Even at a cursory glance at this year's awardees, it is self-evident we have chosen well. All possess the attributes of Brother Grant, for whom they are being honored. Their diamonds are not clouded with uncertainty or fear. They possess a gravitas for fraternity beyond their years, and their color and clarity are so bright and brilliant that it blinds me as I attempt to gaze at their futures. Lastly, the cut of their diamond has them properly placed for the hour at hand, for achievement is their mandate. We have before us the great and challenging adventure of building our fraternity's worthy heritage. This year's Guy L. Grant awardees gives us hope that we are on the right track. They are students of achievement, leaders among men, and vanguards of excellence. For this reason, I am honored to be in their presence. The 2025 Guy L. Grant Award recipients are 107th Guy L. Grant awardee Absalom Bowling, 108th Guy L. Grant awardee Alex D. Newsom, 109th Guy L. Grant awardee Kai Savage, 110th Guy L. Grant awardee Brent C. White III, 111th Guy L. Grant awardee Chad White Jr., 112th Guy L. Grant awardee Perry L. Williams. Please join me in saluting them on this outstanding achievement. Absalom Bowling. Brother Bowling is a fall 2021 initiate of the University of Mississippi chapter, the Kappa Beta of Kappa Alpha Psi. Although still very young in the bond, Brother Bowling has already managed to achieve in several leadership positions at all three levels of the fraternity. As the 38th pole mark of the Kappa Beta chapter and a past South Central Province junior vice pole mark, he has served the organization at a consistently high level. Arguably his most impactful position to date, Brother Bowling currently serves as the St. Jude Committee National Vice Chairman. Within this role, he has been able to spark major contributions for the initiative, including hosting an undergraduate-led fundraising banquet that raised over $10,000 for St. Jude in one night. As a result of his body of work, the Grand Chapter has selected Brother Bowling as the 107th Guy L. Grant awardee, the highest meritorious honor for an undergraduate member in Kappa Alpha Psi. A graduate of the University of Memphis, Brother Bowling currently attends Howard University in Washington, D.C., and he is pursuing his Doctor of Pharmacy degree. All the while, he still manages to achieve externally, being nominated as a 2024 U.S. Black Chamber of Commerce Top 50 Under 40 honoree for his philanthropic endeavors. Absalom is committed to excellence and will continue to prove that in the years to come. Please join me in saluting Guy L. Grant awardee, Absalom Bowling.
Brothers all, my name is Absalom Bolin, and I am extremely honored to be awarded as the 107th Guy Levis Grant awardee. Firstly, giving honor to God the Father, who has guided my every step in this life of mine. Next, I give thanks to the Washington Alumni Chapter, who raised me up through the Guy Wright program and who first introduced me to the fraternity itself. Then, to the conceited Kappa Beta Chapter. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for inspiring me to become a leader worthy of recognition. It is with the highest level of pride that I am being confirmed as the first Guy Levis Grant awardee in our chapter's history. To the 25th South Central Province Administration and the 35th Grand Chapter Administration, thank you all for not only recognizing my talent, but opening the doors for me to step up and execute, both privately and on the national stage. Last but not least, brothers, it's important to give honor and respect to your loved ones while they are here with you. My family, my village, has been here at every failure and every success of my life. More specifically, my father, Brother Anthony Bolin, is the #1 reason that I stand before you all today. Pops, when I say I love you and I thank you on this platform here today, it is the highest form of gratitude of which I am able to express at the moment. I am beyond proud to be your son. To conclude, I believe in Kappa Alpha Psi, all that it is and all that it can be. It's for this reason that I will continue to craft a lifetime of achievement that will make every brother of this organization truly proud. I am Brother 107, and I say yo to the good news.
Alex D. Newsom. A spring 2023 initiate of the Epsilon Beta chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi, Brother Newsom exemplifies perseverance, leadership, and service. Raised by a resilient U.S. Army veteran mother, he left Shaw University to raise his daughter as a full-time single father, later enlisting in the Army in 2016. His military journey led him through elite assignments, including service with a special mission unit at Fort Bragg, where he has served in impactful roles such as Senior Human Resources, NCO, and Platoon Sergeant. His leadership extended to mental health advocacy, where he spearheaded initiatives to combat suicide within the ranks. Academically, he earned a Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration with a minor in pre-law from Fayetteville State University, graduating magna cum laude. Since joining Kappa Alpha Psi, Brother Newsom has distinguished himself locally as Vice Pomarch, provincially as undergraduate board member for the Middle Eastern Province, and nationally as the inaugural Vice Chairman of the Undergraduate Leadership Institute Lead Kappa programs. He is also a 2023 Kappa Fellow and part of the Lead Kappa cohort. Beyond the fraternity, he founded UNTVMED Investment Group, LLC, and Vets for Youth, and serves on the executive board of the National Alliance on Mental Illness. After interning with the North Carolina Department of Justice, he plans to attend Yale Law School with a mission to advocate for understanding communities and enlisted service members. Brother Newsom's story is a powerful testament to courage, discipline, and the spirit of achievement in every field of human endeavor. Please join me in saluting Guy L. Grant awardee, Alex D. Newsom.
To my chapter, Epsilon Beta, the 7 survivors of chaos, Fayetteville Alumni Chapter, North Carolina, and the entire Middle Eastern province. Thank you for the brotherhood that has shaped me and given me the opportunities to lead, serve, and grow. Together, we've worked to make a difference on different college campuses and in our communities, and most importantly to me, the at-risk youth, who now see the opportunity to live beyond the streets or incarceration. I was once in their shoes, and Kappa Men gave me that same hope that we gave them. I am proud to stand with each and every one of you as we continue on that mission. We are more than just a chapter or a province. We are a family, and I am forever grateful for the support, guidance, and love that you have shown me. I would also like to extend my deepest gratitude to the 35th Grand Pole Mark, Brother Jimmy McMichael, Grand Chapter Nominating Chair Michael F. Brown, Alumni Grand Board Member Jawanza Watt, Director of Risk Management Jason Hall Sr., Dr. Chris Wilkes, the 24th Middle Eastern Province Pole Mark Dr. LaSalle Webley, Middle Eastern Province Senior Province Vice Pole Mark Damian Tucker Esquire, Traylon Rogers Esquire, Dr. Charles H. F. Davis III, Dr. Rodney McCory, Dr. Tyrone Bethune, Donzel Newkirk, Marvin Keller, Charles Duke, Trenton Nettles, Daniel Nixon, Christopher Smith, Anthony Outland, Jason Hall, Jalen Smith, Andre Poyser, Alvin Barrington, Ben Curitan, Roberto Bryan Jr., James Wilson, Tim Hicks, Terrence Bowman, Adrian Williams, Alec Virgil, Hakeem Thomas, Ansley Lassiter, Johnny Weaver, and the Brain Trust of the ULI and Lee Kappa programs, and the MEP Board of Directors. If I didn't say your name and you know that we are locked in, please charge it to the nerves and not my heart. Thank you for taking me under your wings and leading by example and allowing me to lead. You have each shown me what it means to be a servant leader, to give back without expectations, and to pour into others just as so many have poured into me. You have challenged me to be better, think deeper, and to lead with purpose, and for that, I'm forever appreciative of you. This award is a testament to my untamed resilience, the moments of doubt, feeling unworthy, and sometimes even pouring from an empty cup. The determination to keep moving forward came as a reminder that every honor comes with responsibility. The responsibility to continue lifting as we climb, to keep advocating for the underserved, and to strengthen the bond between our undergraduates and alumni brothers for the betterment of the bond that we all hold dear. Thank you to the Achievement Commission and every brother who has believed in me. Thank you for seeing in me the values that Kappa Alpha Psi stand for. I accept this award not as a personal triumph, but as a call to action, to keep serving, to keep giving, and to keep pouring into others, just as so many have poured into me. Remember that each of us carries the torch of our founders. Let us honor the name of God Levis Grant by continuing to serve selflessly, to lead with compassion, and to strive for excellence in every field of human endeavor. Let us remember that this bond is not just for today, but for a lifetime, and it is our duty to leave it better than what it was when we found it. Thank you, and let us continue to achieve in every field of human endeavor.
Kai Savage. Born in Charlotte, North Carolina, and raised in Round Rock, Texas, Brother Savage is a resilient and accomplished young man, shaped by a strong Christian upbringing and the influence of positive mentors. Despite the early loss of his father to brain cancer at the age of 11, he remained focused on academic and personal growth, graduating from Round Rock High School in 2021 with a 4.0 weighted GPA. He was an active student athlete, participating in varsity basketball and track and field, and was also engaged in organizations such as the Black Student Union and the Youth Men's Service League. His perseverance and leadership were nurtured by his mother, who played a pivotal role in his upbringing after becoming a widow. He continued his academic and athletic journey at Friends University, where he earned a Bachelor's of Arts in History and Politics, graduating magna cum laude with a 3.917 GPA. Beyond his achievements on the basketball court and as a campus leader, he distinguished himself by championing initiatives to support his peers, notably organizing Friend University's participation in the 2024 Black Student Athlete Summit. His senior year also included an educational internship at the Museum of the World Treasures in Wichita, where he created interactive programming and led school tours. Now pursuing a Master's of Arts in History at the University of Texas at Dallas, he remains committed to education, service, and empowering others through meaningful engagement. Please join me in saluting Guy L. Grant awardee, Kai Savage.
Greetings, brother. My name is Kai Thomas Savage, and I'm truly humbled to receive this award and be named the 109th Guy L. Grant Award winner. It is not lost upon me the sheer magnitude of this award and the exceptional brothers who have received this award before me, as I am honored to be chosen as one of the few brothers to be presented with this award today. Since my initiation into Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated in spring 2024, my experience has been nothing short of transformational, as this fraternity has constantly pushed me to grow and evolve into the best version of myself. I truly feel that I've become a better man through Kappa, and the connections I've developed through this organization have allowed me access to opportunities I never would have thought possible. First off, I would like to thank the voting committee for reviewing my application and selecting me to be bestowed this prestigious honor. I'd like to thank my Providence Polemark for the Shannon L. Armstrong, the 21st Providence Polemark of the Middle Western Province. Throughout my time in Kappa, you've done nothing but support me and encourage me to achieve in every field of human endeavor. To Dr. Armstrong, I'm proud to call this chapter my home and represent for us at a national level. To my pros, thank you for guiding me on my journey into Kappa Alpha Psi and believing that I can make a positive impact on the organization. To my line brothers, thank you for constantly being by my side and supporting me wholeheartedly in every aspect. I'm truly grateful to call you brothers, and I will not be here without you. To my Neos, keep the work going and take this chapter into new heights and achievements that have never been accomplished. To Wichita alumni, thank you for your constant and active support of Dr. Upsilon, as you brothers have been our biggest advocates, mentors, and help us in almost every capacity. To the ULI Lander class, I say yo. Thank you for being a national network of brothers from across the country, and I'm truly grateful for my experience at the Undergraduate Leadership Institute last summer. Remember, we are the future leaders of the organization, and we can do anything we put our minds to. I'd also like to thank my family for instilling upon me the foundational values of who I am and providing me every opportunity to be successful in life. Lastly, I thank you to all the brothers who have poured into me in any capacity during my time at Kappa, as I have learned something from each of you and will pass it on to the next generation. Thank you. I say yo.
Brent C. White III. Brother White is a proud graduate of North Carolina A&T State University, where he earned a degree in civil engineering. He currently serves as project engineer with Smoot Construction and played a key role in the major renovation of the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum, the most visited museum in the United States. Initiated into the Alpha Nu chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated in spring 2022, Brother White quickly rose to prominence, serving as Polemark and earning multiple honors, including Middle Eastern Province Kappa Man of the Year in recognition of Alpha Nu as Chapter of the Year. He was also named a Kappa Fellow and a member of the Distinguished Kappa class. Brother White's leadership extended to the national stage as an elected undergraduate Grand Board member under Grand Polemark McMichael. In this role, he worked to elevate undergraduate leadership and ensure young voices were heard and empowered within the fraternity. Deeply rooted in service, Brother White is also committed to the mission work and community outreach, both in the U.S. and abroad. He lives by Luke 1:37, "For with God nothing shall be impossible," and continues to walk in purpose and faith as he uplifts others and invests in future generations. Please join me in saluting Guy L. Grant awardee, Brent C. White III.
Brothers all, to the Achievement Commission, my chapter, Alpha Nu, my parents, and everyone who has played a role in my journey, I want to take a moment to simply say thank you. Thank you for pouring wisdom into me, for equipping me with the tools to succeed, and for helping shape me into a completely different man than the one who first began this journey. Being chosen as the recipient of the 110th Guy Levis Grant Award means more to me than I could ever express. My path in Kappa may seem simple, but its roots run way deeper. My father was initiated in fall 1991 at the Westchester University chapter, the Kappa Gamma of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Little did he know that 31 years later, his son would follow in his footsteps, not only becoming his brother, but continuing his legacy in a way that builds upon it with pride and purpose. If you ask my parents, they probably describe me as reserved, laid back, someone who tends to sit and let life come to them, but there's something about Kappa that brings out the best in a man. Something about seeing my dad wearing his paraphernalia, something about watching the brothers on campus, dressed sharply, holding leadership roles, walking with dignity, that lit a fire inside of me. I can't tell you the exact moment Kappa caught my eye. I can't just pinpoint one reason why I went so hard for the fraternity. But I know it was something about the Crimson and Cream, about the legacy, about the achievement. It was the depth of history that brothers carry with them and the lasting impact that they leave behind. That continues to motivate me, guide me, and put a smile on my face every single day. To the 35th administration and the brother Grand Polemarch Jimmy McMichael, thank you for giving me the opportunity of a lifetime. To my line brothers, Kanan, I love y'all. We did it. To the Kappa class, we did it. To my father, my hero, my role model, and my best friend, we did it. And to my mother, my number, my everything, my queen, we did it. I'm incredibly humbled and grateful to receive this award. The recognition isn't about accolades or attention. It's a reminder that the work matters. And it wasn't just for me. It was for those who look up to me, for those who will follow, and for those who will go even further than I could have ever dreamed. To be a part of this cohort means everything to me. The long days, early mornings, and late nights, all of it led to this and gave me purpose. All of it changed my life for the better. I'm truly honored to be a lifetime member of this noble fraternity and now a recipient of the Guy Levis Grant Award. Brothers, I'll leave with you one of my favorite scriptures. Luke chapter 1, verse 37, for with God nothing shall be impossible. Every day I see God working through me and in me. He has shown me that no dream is too big, no vision is out of reach, and if you can see it, believe it, and work for it, then you can achieve it. So with that, I say thank you 110 times over. It truly means the world to me. And to my brothers, I say yo.
Chad White, Jr. Brother White was born February 13, 2004 in Dayton, Ohio. to his father, Dr. Chad White Sr., who is a member of our beloved fraternity, Dayton alumni, spring 2016, and his mother, Ellie White. He graduated magna cum laude from Chaminade Julian High School in 2022, and he currently attends Ohio University, where he is a rising senior, majoring in journalism and sports management. Brother White is a spring 2023 initiate of the Epsilon Lambda chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi. He has received numerous awards within the fraternity, including the H.H. Holloway Scholarship and highest GPA of East Central Province Spring 2023 initiates. Brother White was the recipient of the Undergraduate Leadership Award in the East Central Province. He is also a Lambda Kappa Class Fellow of Undergraduate Leadership Institute 2024. Brother White currently is serving his second term as the Junior Province Vice Polemarch of the East Central Province. He is very active on campus life at Ohio University and is a member of the Ohio University Recruiting Society, which is an organization that focuses on reaching high school seniors and incoming freshman multicultural students and developing programming to help build inclusive communities on campus. He is also a member of the Ohio University's Honors Program. Brother White is also in charge of external affairs for MPHC on campus. He is interning this summer with Magistrate Brother Brandon McCain, spring 2008, at Montgomery County Municipal Courts in Dayton, Ohio. Brother White's future goals are to attend law school and obtain his Juris Doctorate. Please join me in saluting Gael Grant awardee, Chad White, Jr.
Greetings, brothers. My name is Chad White Jr. I'm a Spring 23 initiate of the Ohio University chapter, the Epsilon Lambda of Kappa Alpha Psi. It brings me great honor and tremendous privilege to receive the Byron Grant Award. I would like to thank all brothers who have come before me, who've helped carry the torch and light the pathway for all brothers to follow. Most importantly, I would like to thank God, who is the center of my life, and none of this would be possible without him. I would also like to thank my family. Special shout out to my dad, who is a member of this fraternity, and special shout out to my mom. Next, I would like to thank all of my chapter brothers, young and old, who have helped to continue to make change within our community and on our campus. Next, I would like to thank my province, the East Central Province, the greatest province in Kappa Alpha Psi. In this province, I've had the honor to serve as the Junior Vice Polemarch for 2 years in a row. I would like to encourage all brothers who might be applying for this award next year and the years to come to not let up and continue the legacy. Lastly, I would like to thank all Kappa brothers, near and far, who have helped get me to where I am today. They have truly showed me the meaning of achievement in every field of human endeavor. I will continue to make change in my community and in this country. And to that, I say yo.
Perry L. Williams. Perry is a proud and accomplished brother of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, initiated through the Gamma Sigma chapter at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, where he recently earned a degree in computer science. Throughout his undergraduate years, he demonstrated exceptional leadership and service within the fraternity, holding roles such as Keeper of the Exchequer, Chapter Webmaster, Assistant Treasurer for the Arkansas Kappa Caucus, and Committee Chairman for national initiatives including St. Jude Sunday of Hope and Are You OK? His contributions have been recognized with numerous honors, including Undergraduate Brother of the Year for the Southwestern Province 2025, and multiple academic accolades for maintaining one of the highest GPAs in the province from 2023 to 2025. Perry credits his success to the mentorship of his chapter advisor and the steadfast support of his Gamma Sigma brothers. In addition to his fraternal involvement, Perry was an active member of the campus community, participating in the Association of Computing Machinery, the National Society of Black Engineers, and the UAPB STEM Academy. He draws strength and inspiration from the values instilled in him by his family, especially the work ethic of his mother, and the close-knit support system that helped guide his academic and personal development. Perry continues to exemplify the principles of achievement in every field of human endeavor and remains deeply committed to serving and uplifting others wherever he goes. Please join me in saluting Guy L. Grant awardee, Perry L. Williams.
Good evening, brothers. I stand before you tonight with deep humility and overwhelming gratitude as 112th recipient of the Guy Levis Grant Award, which is the highest award an undergraduate can receive for meritorious achievement in our great fraternity. This moment, this recognition, it's not about titles or accolades. It's about the journey, the growth, the brotherhood, and the mission we all share as Kappa men. When I first became a Kappa man, I didn't do it for the applause. I didn't join to be recognized. I joined because I believed in something bigger than myself and values that challenged me to rise and serve with purpose. And every step since that day has been about living those values, even when it wasn't easy. And this all began in my undergraduate days at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. As a student at this great university, I was blessed with the opportunity to hold leadership positions in several organizations on my campus. These opportunities have allowed me to empower my fellow students. Through these roles, I developed an understanding of what leadership really looks like. Leadership, I've learned, isn't about being the loudest voice. It's about being consistent. It's about standing firm in your principles, even when no one's watching. And sometimes it's about pulling someone else up when they're ready to fall. Honorable achievement in every field of human endeavor. I've repeated this to myself an uncountable number of times. This award is not just a recognition of what I've done, it's what our motto looks like in action. In the classroom, in the community, and in how I carry myself as a brother. I've tried to live by those words every day, and tonight, the power of living up to this commitment has led to this very moment. Throughout my time as an undergrad, I carried the spirit into everything I do, from community service to academic excellence, from mentoring younger students to building systems that solve real-world problems. This award is a reflection of not just of what I've done, but of the man who surrounded me, the brothers who sharpened me, the ones who pulled me aside when I needed guidance, the ones who reminded me to keep my head up, keep my grind steady, and keep my heart rooted in the work. You know who you are, and this award is just as much yours as it is mine. To Gamma Sigma, my mentors, and every brother who's ever poured into me, this belongs to you too, because no man becomes great on his own. Iron sharpens iron, but in our case, diamond sharpens diamonds. And it was your example, your encouragement, and your accountability that brought me to this very moment. To all the undergraduate brothers, let your leadership come from character, let your success come from service, let your impact be defined not by position, but by purpose. And to the graduate brothers in leadership who saw fit to honor me tonight, I do not take this lightly. This is not a finish line for me. It's a charge, a challenge to carry this standard forward, to honor this recognition not just in words, but in action. Because when we talk about being the best of the best, it's not about ego, it's about example. So I thank you, not just for this award, but for reminding me that brotherhood is a lifelong bond and a lifelong responsibility. I'm proud to be part of this legacy, and I promise to continue making you proud as I move forward. Not just as a brother, but as a servant, a scholar, and a man committed to the growth of others. With that, I say, yo, brothers.
The Elder Watson Diggs Award. I have heard achievement defined as the quality and quantity of an individual's body of work. As it pertains to our noble clan, this definition is fitting because for a Kappa man, achievement is our mandate. It is the rarefied air in which we breathe. Every field of human endeavor is a Kappa man's playground. It is the arena in which we execute our excellence. Training for leadership is our mantra. We find ourselves in a constant state of duality, eternally teaching, steadfast in our learning. The quality and quantity of our work is measured by those who have transcended before us. We are the descendants of Diggs, insomuch as we dare to achieve regardless of the situation or circumstance. Named after our most revered founder, the Elder Watson Diggs Award recognizes the outstanding contributions of our members. It embodies a legacy of greatness, recognition of those who have overcome adversity in order to advance the fraternity. It is an honor we do not take lightly or bestow carelessly. Brother Diggs encapsulates the belief that only through adversity can I achieve, that no matter the obstacle, I can overcome. When I think of Brother Diggs, I'm reminded of the part of Invictus that states, "In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor crowd allowed. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed." Our most illustrious founder dedicated himself to the cause of achievement. It's in his tireless footsteps we walk. It's under his shining example we aspire. It's because of him we are Noops. Distinguished guests, I submit to you this evening that the men assembled before us have walked in the footsteps of Diggs. They aimed high and achieved their goals. They are students of achievement, leaders among men, and vanguards of excellence. They have advanced our fraternity, and in so doing, we gather tonight to honor them. The 2025 Elder Watson Diggs Award recipients are 123rd Elder Watson Diggs awardee Zachary J. Berry, 124th Elder Watson Diggs awardee Dr. John Cade, 125th Elder Watson Diggs awardee Henry W. Flowers, 126th Elder Watson Diggs awardee James E. Freeman, and 127th Elder Watson Diggs awardee Kevin P. Scott. Please join me in saluting them on this outstanding achievement. Zachary James Berry. Initiated into the Eta Eta chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated on May 1st, 1976, Brother Berry has committed nearly 5 decades to advancing the mission and legacy of the fraternity. He has held numerous leadership roles at every level of the organization, including Dean of Pledges, Province and Grand Chapter Delegate, in multiple positions within the Alpha Beta and Detroit alumni chapters, where he also received the prestigious Theodore R. Owens Award. At the province level, Brother Berry served on the Northern Province Board of Directors and earned the Robert L. Gordon Award for his outstanding service. Nationally, he continues to serve as chairman of the Grand Chapter Elections Committee, having faithfully fulfilled the role under 8 grand poll marks, an extraordinary testament to his leadership, consistency, and trust within the fraternity. Outside of Kappa, Brother Berry has demonstrated professional excellence and personal resilience. He earned a Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering from Lawrence Technical University and built a 50-year engineering career across General Motors, Stellantis, and Ford, retiring in 2024. His community service includes leadership on the boards of Kappa Detroit Foundation and the Joint Fraternal Development Corporation supporting Detroit's historic Brush Park neighborhood. A devoted single father since 1988 and proud grandfather of 5, Brother Berry exemplifies the fraternity's core values through lifelong commitment, service, and integrity, making him a deserving nominee for the Elder Watson Diggs Award. Please join me in saluting Elder Watson Diggs awardee, Zachary James Berry.
Hello, everyone. My name is Zachary James Berry, and I'm the 123rd Elder Watson Diggs awardee. I stand before you today overwhelmed with gratitude and humility as I accept this incredible honor. This award is not just a recognition of my work, but a testament to the power of dreams, dedication, and the unwavering support of an incredible community. As a young man growing up in Belle Fountain, Ohio, I never imagined that I would one day be standing on this stage accepting such a prestigious accolade. My journey has been one of perseverance, learning, and growth. I owe a great deal to the people who have been by my side every step of the way. I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to God for the incredible blessings that today brings. I want to thank my mother, Ruth Elizora Grant Berry. You were my greatest cheerleader and my unwavering support system. You taught me the value of hard work, integrity, and compassion. You sacrificed so much to provide me with opportunities and always believed in my potential, even when I doubted myself. Your love and guidance have been the bedrock of my success. To my amazing children, Shauna Berry Francois, Sarita Marie Berry, and Stephanie Deronda Berry, thank you for your patience, understanding, and endless love. You have been my sanctuary, my source of joy and laughter, and my motivation to be the best version of myself. I know that the long hours and the time spent away from home have not been easy, but your support and encouragement have meant the world to me. I also want to express my deepest gratitude to my Eta Eta, Delta Nu, and Alpha Beta brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi, who have shaped my fraternal journey. Thank you for igniting my passion for leadership and encouraging me to pursue my dreams. Your belief in me has set me on a path that has led me to this incredible moment. To brothers E. Kennedy Glass, Charles Smith, George Hardeman, Kenneth Yogi Mapp, E. Kern Tomlin, and the Detroit, Michigan Alumni Chapter, my Kappa mentors. Thank you for your guidance, wisdom, and unwavering support. You challenged me to think critically, pushed me to explore new ideas, and helped me navigate the complexities of this fraternity. Your membership has been invaluable, and I am forever grateful. I would like to express my gratitude to the Grand Polemarchs Ronald R. Young, who first appointed me as the chairman of the Elections Committee, Howard L. Tutman, Samuel L. Hamilton, Duane M. Murray, William Bates Jr., Thomas L. Battles Jr., Reuben A. Shelton III, and Jimmy McMichael. Thank you for placing your trust in me and my integrity as I continued in this role. To brothers Harrison Duke III, Jabbar Staxton, and committee members both past and present, thank you for your dedication, expertise, and camaraderie. Kappa is a collective endeavor, and I have been privileged to work alongside some of the most brilliant minds in our field. Your contributions have been essential to the breakthroughs that we have achieved, and I share this recognition with each and every one of you. To the young Kappa brothers out there, I want to leave you with a message of hope and encouragement. The path ahead may be challenging, but is also filled with incredible opportunities. Embrace yourself with people. I screwed that one up. We'll go with, to the young Kappa brothers out there, I want to leave you with a message of hope and encouragement. The path ahead may be challenging, but is also filled with incredible opportunities. Embrace your curiosity. Follow your passion. Never stop learning. Surround yourself with people who inspire and support you, and always remember that your unique perspective and experiences are valuable. Kappa Alpha Psi is a calling. It is a chance to make a difference, to push the boundaries of human knowledge, and to create a better world for generations to come. As we move forward, let us do so with courage, compassion, and a deep commitment to the pursuit of truth. In conclusion, again, thank you for this incredible honor. I am deeply grateful and humbled, and I promise to continue striving for excellence in all that I do. Together, let us continue to explore, discover, and achieve in every field of human endeavor. God bless Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. Yo.
Dr. John Cade. Dr. Cade is a distinguished educator and administrator whose career spans over 48 years in higher education. He holds multiple advanced degrees, including a Doctor of Education in Educational Administration and Supervision from Tennessee State University, and has served in various leadership roles such as faculty member, dean, associate provost, and vice president of enrollment management and student success. Dr. Cade retired from Tennessee State University in 2023 after nearly 3 decades of dedicated service. Throughout his career, he has demonstrated a profound commitment to student development and institutional excellence. Initiated into the Alpha Lambda chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated in 1974, Dr. Cade has served as an undergraduate chapter advisor for over 46 years at South Carolina State University, Bowie State University, and Tennessee State University. He is deeply respected for promoting brotherhood and upholding the fraternity's anti-hazing policies. His service has been recognized through multiple awards, including the Founders Chapter Advisor Award, 3-time recipient, the Lewis N. Willis Merit of Achievement Award, and the Thomas J. Bradley Legacy Award. Currently, he serves as the National Undergraduate Chapter Advisor Chairman for the South Central Province and holds several other national leadership roles within the fraternity. In 2024, Dr. Cade celebrated his 50th year as a member of Kappa Alpha Psi and remains a life member of both the fraternity and the South Central Province. Please join me in saluting Elder Watson Diggs awardee, Dr. John Cade.
Protocol having been established, good evening, brothers, dignitaries, and friends. To whom much is given, much is required. Luke 12:48. Hence, because of this profound scripture, I stand before you this evening extremely humble and deeply honored as one of the recipients of the highest accolades in our esteemed fraternity, the Elder Watson Diggs Award. To be recognized with this prestigious award named after one of our distinguished founders is a moment of incredible pride and reflection, and I extend my deepest gratitude to the Achievement Commission and the Grand Board of Directors for conferring upon me this prestigious recognition. In the spring of 1974, the Alpha Lambda chapter at South Carolina State University, over 50 years ago, marked the beginning of my journey with Kappa Alpha Psi. The values of achievement and service that Kappa Alpha Psi embodies resonated deeply within me, and I have endeavored to uphold these values since becoming a member of this noble clan. It has been a journey marked by dedication, passion, and an unwavering commitment to the principles and ideas that our fraternity holds dear. One of the most rewarding aspects of my journey has been serving as an advisor to 3 undergraduate chapters: Alpha Lambda at South Carolina State University, Epsilon Sigma at Bowie State University, and Alpha Theta at Tennessee State University. Guiding and mentoring young brothers, watching them grow and mature into leaders, and seeing them carry forward the torch of our fraternity has been a source of immense triumph and accomplishment. Throughout my tenure, I have had the honor of serving on numerous committees, each dedicated to advancing Kappa Alpha Psi's mission and vision. Whether addressing initiatives for undergraduates or fostering leadership development, each endeavor allowed me to contribute to the betterment of our fraternity and the communities we serve. In 2015, 17, and 19, I was deeply honored to receive the Founders Chapter Advisor Award. These accolades were a testament not just to my efforts, but to the collective hard work and dedications of the brothers I had the opportunity to work with. The Elder Watson Diggs Award is not just a recognition of past achievements, but a call to continued service and dedication. Our motto, achievement in every field of human endeavor, has been a guiding light for me and a reminder of the unlimited potential within each of us to achieve the meaningful contribution to our fraternity. To the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi, I extend my heartfelt thanks. Your constant support, fellowship, and shared commitment to our fraternity's ideas have been a source of strength and inspiration. Together, we have navigated challenges, celebrated successes, and formed bonds that will last a lifetime. To the younger brothers who are just beginning their journey, I urge you to embrace the values of our fraternity with passion and purpose. Seek out opportunities to serve, to lead, and to make a difference. In closing, I am grateful for this opportunity and the recognition to serve our fraternity. The Elder Watson Diggs Award symbolizes the enduring spirit of Kappa Alpha Psi, a spirit that lives in all of us. So let's continue to honor that spirit through our action, service, and commitment to achieving excellence. And as we look to the future, let's keep in mind that our achievements are the combined efforts of all of us. Let's work to sustain our organizations, support one another, and uphold the high standards that our founders envisioned. Achievement in every field of human endeavor. May God bless each of you, and may God bless Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. I say yo.
Henry W. Flowers. Brother Flowers is a distinguished and visionary leader whose life has been marked by a steadfast commitment to excellence, service, and fraternity. A native of Vicksburg, Mississippi, he earned his Bachelor's of Science in Biology from Jackson State University and pursued postgraduate studies in marketing at the University of Tennessee. Initiated into Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity through the Delta chapter, Brother Flowers went on to serve as polemarch of both his undergraduate and alumni chapters, including the Jackson, Mississippi Alumni Chapter. His exemplary leadership led to his elevation as Southwestern Province polemarch and election on the Grand Board of Directors. During his tenure, he charted 16 chapters, coordinated 3 Grand Chapter meetings, and contributed significantly to fraternity publications. His dedication has earned him accolades from the Mississippi Kappa Caucus, the Southwestern Province, and the Mississippi State Legislature. Professionally, Brother Flowers has enjoyed a successful career in sales and business leadership, currently serving as a senior executive and partner with Jostens Campus Supply. Beyond his professional and fraternal achievements, he is deeply involved in civic and community organizations, including Sigma Pi Phi Fraternity, the IBPO Elks of the World, and the National Business League and YMCA. At Mount Him Baptist Church, he has provided key leaderships as trustee board chair and financial projects coordinator. A devoted husband to Lemmy McWhorter, father of 2 daughters, Sherry Flowers Billups, Esquire, deceased, and Dr. Christy Flowers, and grandfather to Kingston Flowers. Brother Flowers continues to give generously of his time, talents, and resources to uplift others and make a lasting impact in every sphere he touches. Please join me in saluting Elder Watson Diggs awardee, Henry W. Flowers.
Good evening to Grand Paul Jimmy McMichael and the leadership team, members of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, ladies and gentlemen. It is with sincere pride that I accept this prestigious award in the spirit upon the high ideas with which it was established. Founder Elder Watson Diggs was a noble and courageous man who was an advocate of achievement. He acknowledged that Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity was founded on the principle of excellence, brotherhood, and service. In 1942, he visited Mississippi and gave an address at Piney Wood Country Life School. His speech was entitled, "The Excellence of Excellence." He said, "We must excel in all fields of human endeavor, exemplify excellence, and strive to make a positive and profound impact." Kappa Alpha Psi ranks as a premier organization with a brotherhood that empowers goodwill. Our mission and our objectives are well defined. Thus, it is befitting that the fraternity has an award with honor stellar accomplishment. Throughout my life, I have embodied the motto, excellence in achievement, personally, professional, fraternity, and civil. I am appreciative of the various opportunities to be of service and to prosper in a generous, progressive manner. Serving as the Jackson Alumni Chapter Promote, Southwestern Province Promote, a member of the Grand Board, and being among Kappas in many capacities are certainly among the highlights of my 60 years of fraternity membership. Let me express my deepest gratitude to my village. My parents, William and Ruth Flowers, instilled in me that the sky is the limit. My charming and loving wife, Lemmy, has helped me reach this. My beautiful daughters, Sherry and Christy, grew up witnessed my involvement in Kappa. My cherished grandson, Kingston, is the source of my continued strength. As I ascend to various levels in Kappa Alpha Psi, I give tribute to Dr. E. Allen, Dr. Oliver Gums, Dr. William Crump, Brother Robert Hughes, Attorney Cleopas Thomas, Attorney Dwayne Murray, and Dr. Chuck Brown. I'm indebted to the Southwestern Province under the leadership of C. Jerome Brown for strong encouragement and inspiration. The Southwestern Province Promotes are a great nucleus. The Jackson Alumni Chapter is comprised of true men whose level of civil involvement are immeasurable. Dr. Ramos Jackson is the Promote. I commend my professional colleagues for the support and the role Kappa plays in my life. I'm appreciative of the team of brothers who assembled my petition for this award. They labor excellent with excellence. Warren Miller, Dr. Ramos Jackson, Mark and Reginald Rigby, My religious values are reflected in 1 Thessalonians 5:18. Give thanks in all circumstances. I am deeply thankful and extremely proud of this recognition. The Elder Watson Digg Award is symbolic of commitment and perseverance. It is my goal to make a productive difference in the lives of others. In closing, I convey my gratitude for this esteemed honor. May God continue blessing and be yours. Thank you.
James Edward Freeman. A native of Lincolnton, Georgia, and now a proud resident of Decatur, Brother Freeman is a distinguished graduate of Savannah State College with a degree in criminal justice. With a dedicated 33-year career in law enforcement, he specialized as a polygraph examiner and truth verification specialist, earning a reputation for integrity, professionalism, and expertise. His contributions to numerous investigations and legal proceedings underscore his commitment to justice and ethical standards. Outside of his professional life, James enjoys gardening, woodworking, home repairs, and sports. He also serves as a deacon at Salem Bible Church in Stonecrest, Georgia. Initiated into Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity on April 25, 1984, Brother Freeman has been a steadfast servant of the fraternity for decades. His deep commitment to its mission and values is evident through consistent service at all levels of the organization. His leadership and dedication have left a lasting impression on fellow members and enhanced the fraternal experience for many. Alongside his wife Susan, a retired educator, and their 3 adult children, James exemplifies a life of service, family, and fraternity. Please join me in saluting Elder Watson Diggs awardee, James Edward Freeman.
Good evening, my brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, distinguished guests, family, and friends. I come before you this evening with a heart filled with gratitude and humility. As I accept this Elder Watson Diggs Award, this honor is not just a recognition of my individual efforts, but the celebration of values, brotherhood, and legacy that Kappa Alpha Psi embodies. First and foremost, I would like to extend my deepest appreciation to the selection committee, all the brothers who have believed in me throughout my journey. Your faith in my abilities have been an incredible source of motivation, and I am truly honored to be recognized among such an esteemed group of brothers. The Elder Watson Diggs Award represents the essence of our fraternity: leadership, service, and a commitment to excellence. It is the reminder of the path laid out by our founders and the principles they instilled in us. Achievement in every field of human endeavor. I am proud to carry forth this legacy, and I strive to embody the ideas in my own life. To my fellow brothers, thank you for your unswerving support and your camaraderie. Together, we have faced many challenges, celebrated victories, and worked tirelessly to uplift our community. This reward reflects our collective efforts and the impact we can have when we stand united. I would like to also acknowledge my lovely wife, Susan, my family, whom love and encouragement have been my anchor. Your sacrifices paved the way for my success, and I am forever grateful for your belief in me. As I accept this award, I'm reminded of our responsibility as members of Kappa Alpha Psi to mentor the next generation, to serve those in need, and to continue striving for excellence. Let us not forget that our work is far, far from over. There are still many challenges ahead that requires our commitment and dedication. In closing, I'm dedicated this reward to all those who have inspired me along the way, my mentors, peers, and all those who came before us. Thank you for your incredible honor. Let us continue to strive to uphold the values of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated and make a lasting impact on our communities. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Kevin P. Scott. A native of Chicago, Illinois, Brother Scott is a retired 32-year veteran of the Chicago Police Department. As a detective for over 2 decades, he led investigations into violent crimes, property offenses, and crimes against children, while also contributing to citywide intelligence on domestic threats and real-time crime data. In 1998, initiate of the Chicago, Illinois alumni chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi, Brother Scott has served in multiple leadership roles, including senior vice polemarch and long-standing chapter historian. He also held dual membership with the Evanston, Illinois alumni chapter and served as North Central Province historian, while he uncovered new historical insights into the life of founder Paul W. Kane. In 2013, Brother Scott was elected the fraternity's 15th Grand Historian, a role in which he revolutionized the preservation and presentation of Kappa Alpha Psi's legacy. His initiatives include recovering lost archives, directing the submission of fraternity artifacts to the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture, and authoring both the 6th edition of the Story of Kappa Alpha Psi and the Chicago Alumni Chapter Centennial Yearbook. He also led efforts to establish an endowed scholarship and commissioned portrait of founder Elder Watson Diggs at Indiana University, Bloomington, the institution's first black graduate. Brother Scott holds degrees from Chicago State and Lewis Universities and shares his life with his wife, Regina, a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, their daughter and grandson. Please join me in saluting Elder Watson Diggs awardee, Kevin P. Scott.
When I told my dear friend and fraternity brother that I would need to compose an award acceptance speech, he stated, "I'm sure it will be pithy and erudite. I will try to accomplish both in the next few minutes. First, regarding this high honor, I'd like to take this moment to thank Achievement Commission Chairman, Brother Richard Lee Snow, and his committee members, and congratulate my fellow 2025 Elder Watson Diggs awardee cohorts. I am most appreciative of the love and support my chapter, Chicago Alumni, and the North Central Province have provided to me throughout this process, including sponsoring my candidacy for the Elder Watson Diggs Award. The purpose of this address is not to pontificate about what I have accomplished, but rather to recognize those who have lent their support, love, and assistance to me, enabling me to succeed. This accomplishment is not something that I did alone, and many others deserve to share in this award. Each day, I remind myself of three essentials as I strive to achieve. The first is someone to look up to. The second is someone to look forward to. And the last is someone to pursue after. First and foremost, I give thanks, honor, and glory to God. He is who I look up to. He has enabled me with the skill set to be competent, has supplied me with the tenacity to keep going, and has imbued me with the passion to accomplish my goals effectively. He has provided me with opportunities that could only come from His grace. Secondly, I thank my wife, Regina. She is the one whom I look forward to every day. I share this moment and honor with you. I am limited by time and words to adequately express the range of your significant contributions and the extent to which you champion my causes. Few know that your years of unwavering allegiance and limitless support of my work and generous acquiescence of sharing our time with the fraternity have made all my efforts possible and successful. Instead of the phrase, behind every great man stands a great woman, you epitomize the expression, there is no greater man than the man that can acknowledge the woman standing right next to him. I love you beyond measure. Thank you. Along with my wife, I thank my family. My parents have instilled the values of hard work, dedication, and thoroughness in me. I am driven to make them proud, and they have impressed upon me the value of leaving an example for my younger relatives of what it means to achieve and to give your very best in everything you do. Their selfless sharing of our time allows me to be an active and dedicated resource to the fraternity. I also give thanks to my extended family members, my frat brothers from other mothers, past North Central Province pole mark Michael C. Hughes Sr., who has poured Kappa into me since I crossed the Sands. My past Chicago Alumni Chapter pole mark, Yao K. Afosu, who has been my co-pilot in my most pivotal Kappa years, and brother Reginald V. Manny, my ride or die since we met at a 1987 smoker. These three brothers have been and continue to be my Phi, Nu, and Pi. Finally, I recognize those whom I pursue, my heroes and mentors who have and continue to inspire me in every way. Fellow Diggs awardees, two-time Kappa Alpha Psi Journal editor Jonathan Hicks, and my predecessor, Grand Historian Emeritus Ralph J. Bryson. Their lessons of brotherhood and high levels of achievement perpetuate an enduring goal for me to aspire to reach. Their spirits continue to guide me. Lastly, I chase myself. I continue to challenge myself to move the goalposts for higher achievement standards. Upon attaining my goals, I don't become complacent or satisfied. I reach for loftier targets. With the achievement of each ladder rung, the closer I get in pursuit of myself, I never actually catch myself. I'm reminded of the 39th Laurel Reef laureate, Arthur Ashe. His quote, "Success is a journey, not a destination." I'm incredibly grateful to the Achievement Commission and the Grand Board of Directors for bestowing this honor upon me and the countless other brothers who have supported my candidacy. It inspires me to continue my efforts to realize higher aspirations and strengthens my resolve to serve the fraternity. I will continue to have people to look up to, look forward to, and someone to pursue in my perpetual goal of achieving. I will always treasure and uphold the recognition that bears the name of our most revered founder, I am proud and humbled to join the ranks of the prestigious Elder Watson Diggs awardees who preceded me. Thank you.
Let's give one more loud round of applause for all of our awardees. Awardees, could you please stand? Thank you. It has been a pleasure and an honor to serve as your MC on this evening. And you will hear next from our Grand Polemarch, Jimmy McMichael, who will be followed for benediction by Reverend Dr. Howard John Wesley. So now please join me in welcoming back to the podium our 35th Grand Polemarch of Kappa Alpha Psi, Jimmy McMichael.
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, what a remarkable evening it has been tonight. We've witnessed excellence, we've celebrated achievement, and we've honored those whose commitment and efforts should serve as an inspiration and motivation to us all. To our award recipients, your dedication and hard work are not only deserving of recognition, but they provide an example of what's possible when you strive to achieve. Congratulations on your well-earned success. To our audience, let's channel the energy and inspiration of tonight. May it push us to do more, to accomplish more, and offer support to one another as we all strive for our level of greatness. Thank you for being a part of this unforgettable celebration. I wish everyone here a high level of continued success and an abundance of blessings. I challenge everyone to keep striving, to keep shining, and keep redefining the standard of excellence and achievement in all that you do. Now let us conclude this awards program as we began it in prayer. So let us receive our national chaplain, Reverend Dr. Howard John Wesley, to give the benediction.
If you're physically able, won't you stand as we prepare to dismiss from this place? God, we give you thanks for those whom we honor. And now as we dismiss, Lord, we pray that your protection would keep us as we sleep, that you'd grant us a peace that surpasses all understanding, that in the morning we may awaken to brand new mercies, and grateful for the opportunity to serve you once again. Be with us now until we gather together is our prayer. In the name of Christ our Savior, we lift it before you. Amen.